Ooh. Problem is, I apparently have 3 points of inspiration.
You get to volunteer who you'd like to give it to, then.
How many do I have?
It's up to him.
And I'm going to point it out, no one gets to say how many they've got, because if Soul picks someone that's already got 3, then it goes to me.
Oh.
That's clever. Have a point of inspiration.
Woohoo! I don't have 3. I have like 2.
I also remember like how Granny kind of like revealed everything to Sabrina.
She revealed a lot of things, how she was involved in all backstories. For though, like, she either essentially what you kind of took away from that in past sessions is if it wasn't Granny, it was under the work of Granny. Zoros was doing Granny's work.
Hey. For any more details on that, go watch the last episode.
I sort of wish that we asked Granny about the You Got Special.
Well, you see, even that, we got special.
I just really enjoyed that part because it's like the whole time. Sabrina didn't know who you guys were talking about.
Oh, dearies, you're all specials in my eyes.
Okay, shall we start this session?
Now we have a new shirt idea, with Granny saying, "You're special," while patting us on the head.
Shall we get this session started then? With you all falling on your asses?
Well, mine not one for start a session. You know, falling on my ass anyway.
It's just the hitting the ground. How? Is that a common occurrence?
Fuck's sake.
My not one also says, "Ouch."
My elbow!
Last time we talked to Granny, we were all standing instead of falling on our asses.
No, we were sitting on a table. We had tea with her.
You were sitting at a table having tea with her, and as she went time for me to go, she has made all the chairs and table disappear.
Yes, I know, but Sabrina asked if that was a common occurrence. Lucian said no.
Oh, right, okay, right.
Then I disagree.
I would like to make a sleight of hand check to see if my tea from spilling.
Sure.
Oh no, I threw that tea in front of me. I wasn't gonna have that pour on me.
That was so close to not 20, but that is a thing. Oh, that's not a thing I have proficiency in. So no, that is a 12.
You spill a couple of drops.
God damn it.
I also replied to Sabrina, go on. Yeah, Granny's like that whenever she wants to be sassy.
Yes.
No, my ass hurts. As I kind of just stand up and start brushing the dirt off. So, that's the Granny you guys have been telling me about.
Yes, that's Granny.
Yes. I told you she's real. I told you it wasn't a figment of her imagination.
I mean,
The entire academy was.
I guess I do owe y'all an apology for that. I'm sorry.
Why?
Because I was calling them crazy for like the longest time.
I mean,
It
we are.
happens. Yeah. If this group isn't crazy, something's wrong because we just... You don't understand. People normally don't walk up to dragons and win the fights. We have sometimes that is a weekly occurrence. That is not a normal behavior.
Crazy? I was crazy once. Had a pet rat.
No.
Hey, he said he had a cat rat. He made a difference.
I was thinking it, I didn't say it.
He did something. He said I had a bad rat. That is different.
Except for
If I start pulling shit like this, we all know the Lumi's going to end up leaving his house, making his way over here because he knows that my front and back door are unlocked and just come up, put the camera on, slap me upside the head.
Never mind, they're unlocked. No, you forget something. I've still got your key.
Guess what, Lily? I still have your key. Guess what else? I cycled past your house today on my way home from work.
There's a bit more of a danger of you coming to mine, because if at least I get in, I have got an easy chance of getting a Callie. You come over to mine, trying to get in. Giz does run. Oh shit! I've got the worst end of the stick here.
It's fine. I can just climb through a window or go through the back. It's fine.
In good Belfast fashion.
Just
We
that
know where you live there, mate.
just that meme from like, hello. I seen your doors were locked. You weren't answering your phone. Just as they're walking, climbing through the window. That fucking thing from TikTok.
Your doorbell's not working. How you doing?
I need to make my way to Northern Ireland again.
So after kind of brushing the dirt off, Sabrina's gonna kind of like walk over to Lilo and like, you know how kind of people will go up to a horse and kind of hug their face?
Yes.
Well, Sabrina's just gonna hug Lilu's face. Not in like a smothering way, but just kind of gently. And kind of pat her cheek.
And then she ripped the note.
Well,
Obviously.
you guys can kind of see it's a lot for her to take in. You can see that she's kind of like lost in the thought that everything she knows was basically led in front of her. It wasn't past that. She's just taking this like a very different approach, I guess. You can visibly see that she is lost in thought.
I wonder how long it's going to take for her to go crazy.
I wonder how long it's going to take when she realized that I was used to something with Granny with every god.
Okay, I'm just going to quickly point this out. One of the things I'm just quickly doing on the side is just looking over potential maybe I've made the maps, but I've not made the encounters yet for upcoming stuff. I've discovered there's a new book out that's got so many good dragons in, and I'm not allowed to use them because I don't own the book. Tome of Beasts.
Ha! Sucks to be you!
Just to name some of them here. Ancient Flame Dragon. Ancient Sea Dragon. Ancient Void Dragon.
Ancient Sea Dragon is quite good and not even that extremely hard to beat.
I was
It
just
is just,
saying though, like, I've got so many more options to use and I can't.
Why not? Just do it.
Not if
Because I
Louie
don't
gets his
own the
hands on
book.
it.
I don't own the book, and even no one else in here does, so therefore I can't have access to the content.
Well, I know what I do the moment I have money again and fucking send you the book. Get you the book.
So good for Draconia.
Because, yeah, no, the thing is, the Ancient Sea Dragon is cool because it's bludgeoning and cold damage in the breath. The water changes, there's more life. I had it in a small enclosed room, and so there's a fucking light. It's like 300 by 300 feet, the room.
Anyway, continue on. I'm just
Tasty
building
light. So yeah, Alden gets up. So yeah, this was a normal occurrence 3,000 years ago.
Alright, gonna take me some time to kind of sit on that info.
I think it's about time we start making our way. Though
Making my way downtown.
Welcome.
I'm sure if we run it, I think Shafrina here might need to speak to Alistair as well at some point soon.
I don't know if Bahamut is here.
No. I mean just Lord Alistair. Just in person.
Hammond, yes.
I've spoken to him, and things are gonna be okay. All I'm gonna say is I promise to do my best. For myself, for the group, and for dealing with this current issue. Once we take Malik down, off to enjoying our lives. No more worries.
It's gonna be interesting.
I'm just gonna kind of start heading out of the church. I need fresh air. Sabrina needs fresh air. So she's just gonna kind of like, I don't know, I want to say like that awkward walk out with Lila behind her.
Okay.
I think Ellen just looks at the others. I need to talk to some of the people here in the temple. Give me a second. Make sure Sabrina doesn't go too far away.
Well done.
It probably is. I keep trying to mute and stuff, Thompson, because the balance between us has been really awkward.
And Ellen would look for the nearest priest or priestess.
I mean, you easily find one.
Cool. I'm sorry to interrupt. I would like to inform a little bit what happened while the city was inactive.
We all slept.
The world changed though. Just recently got announced that there was more than one god.
Yes, this was foretold in the prophecy. It's why we had to go to sleep.
A lot of bad things happened. Malik is the enemy, sadly.
That is sad to hear, but it was foreseen in the city.
Yeah. It was a big shock for me because I knew him personally when I was a child here. There is a tower close to here. It's not safe. Malik might be after some of you if you guys are not able to defend yourself if you travel.
We have preparations underway for defenses.
That's good.
We have been made fully aware of the situation going on.
I just wanted to make sure.
Forgive me, for maybe speaking out of term.
Yeah.
But, and she kind of gives you this look of just like, maybe coming to like a realization. Are you called Eldon?
And you see she takes the mask off. Yes?
The way you speak, the way you hold yourself, it's easy to see you're one of the ones that grew up here. Forgive me, Lady Eldon. But we have nothing but to thank you. After all, you are the one in the prophecy that was said to save us.
I just reactivated the city when we were in this area the first time.
But without you, we'd all still be sleeping. Without you, there'd be no city.
It was just... I felt the urge to need to do it, as this was my home.
And it will always be your home, Lady Eldon. I suppose it falls onto me to give you an update of what's happened in the city since your days here.
Yeah, that would be nice. Around 3,000 years ago was my last time here.
Maybe for you, for us, a little bit shorter. So apart from the gods that used to wander the city, they're the only ones that are really still around from what you knew. I would probably go to say everyone that you knew in the city was about 3 generations beyond me. Since your leaving, the city has learned to grow. After all, it was at the time the prophecy was getting foretold, and we learnt the rage of the Platinum Flames.
Bahamut got angry?
He got very angry at us, at everyone, at the state of the world, and insisted something needed to be done. He's the one that suggested we sleep. He's the one that suggested before we do so, we learn of what we can. And the God of Time took over in teaching us the ways of the world today to be ready for it, and how we need to change and evolve. And how we could only put our faith in one of our own. So we all voluntarily went to sleep and offered our souls to a crystal that would go to who was deemed worthy.
That's a little bit much to take in. I was not expecting that.
This is your home, Lady Eldon, and it has changed since you were last here. For the better. The ways that you remember and taught are no longer a thing. You are no longer an outsider here.
Progress. But yeah, that was a slight fear that I had. That's the moment I'm here, there would be problems.
To help, maybe relieve some of those worries from you, may I suggest you go to the Grand Hall, the one where all the gods would meet. Just go into the lobby. I'm sure what you'll see will answer and relieve any questions on your mind, Lady Eldon.
I will, thank you.
She kind of gives a... Is it curtsy, they call it? Not a bow for a woman, to curtsy?
It is...
Yeah, it's a curtsy.
Yeah, curtsy. Gives a curtsy to you and goes...
Bow.
Yeah. I'll be on my way, my lady.
And then just stands there after giving a bow as well, and then just... And then she just slowly does the same thing that Sabrina did with this weird walk out, like, this is too much.
Eldon got special.
She's not used to be called my lady.
I thought I got special.
Oh, we both got special.
High five for the God Special Club.
But yeah, Alan is waddling outside like, okay, that was weird in that sense.
Yeah.
Waddle.
Mhm.
Anyone else doing anything?
You want to know what I'm doing to me?
Just enjoying the city.
After all, don't forget, you also agreed that you're going to be spending like a couple of days in the city because you've only just arrived.
Yep. I'm just like looking over it since we're in the we're basically in a very high point in the city. I'm going to assume the temple is.
Somewhat high, yeah.
Yeah, I'm just kind of looking down.
Having a look across the city.
You see tall standing towers of gold. You see the streets bustling. All different races, species, all mingling. Looking over the city as you are, it's easy to tell, it's easy to forget about the crisis at hand.
So where's this library?
Yeah.
Are you trying to find it on your own?
Where's Eldon right now?
She was still in the temple of the gods where you were all speaking to them. And she was just probably getting ready to leave the building at that point.
Oh, Lemmy. There's apparently something with Adam's mic.
Yeah, I've sorted it, don't worry.
Hey.
There's a problem with my mic?
Yeah, apparently you were very loud. You were deafening, apparently. Don't worry, I had you at 200% on Discord.
Makes a change, doesn't it? But yeah, no, I'm gonna wait for Eldon.
So you see Eldon come out.
Slightly looking like confused and just slightly absent-minded, like. And she holds the mask in her hands instead of holding. She just looks at her hands. So I walk like. Being all confused.
So, you gonna show us this library you're talking about?
Sorry. I just learned some information that was a little bit surprising for me. Yeah, let's go.
What information?
That I need to go to the hall where the gods were meeting up most of the time.
Cool.
Yeah, but let's go. I will show where the
You're
library
meeting a
is.
god?
I don't know!
So, the library is very close by to your destination anyway. So where like the hall you're looking for is, where it's like there'll be like this grand staircase kind of going up to it in this big hall on the top of at the top of the staircase. About as at the bottom of it, there is a building, a very large to the right side of the staircase, which is the grand library of the city. So as it's en route to the destination.
Yeah, I would show Adam at there's the library.
Thank you. Bye.
Yeah, and then knowing you, just don't steal anything.
No, that's Shay you're thinking of.
Same thing, different font. You both have that slight innate ability to do that. Just don't steal shit.
Literally,
You're not an
man here.
inquisitor?
Yep.
He do be a rogue.
I was supposed to say, he's a rogue, but it's his job to catch the people stealing.
Yeah, but he do be a rogue.
Yeah, policeman, don't steal anything from the library. I'm like, what?
Hey, don't befall policemen still steal.
Well, I walk into the library and there were a person at a counter.
You find the counter empty, but you find a good few members of staff, at least you assume they're staff, going through, sorting all the books, trying to make sure they're all categorized correctly. Like with how big this is, it's got a fair number of staff, like, to keep on top of everything.
Sweet, I'm gonna ask one of them something.
Okay.
Excuse me.
You catch them literally mid putting a book on the shelf. So you startled me there. What? Sorry, how can I help?
A man named Malik was alive during your time, correct?
Yes, he was.
Do you have any books or any information on him or things he was up to?
And they're like, I can certainly check for you. Just give me one moment. They put the book that's in the hand on the shelf, climb down from some of the step ladders and that. Takes the books that they've got in the hand, put them down, and you watch them pull out a wand, and they speak the words Malik of the Golden City, and they give it a flick, and from that you watch a little like golden path form from the wand in a direction down the shelves and stuff. If you follow that, it should take you to what you're looking for.
There is something else I want to know as well, but I don't know what it's... Basically, I'm going to describe to him the towers that have been appearing.
Okay, and they're like, okay, I will go and ask some colleagues about that. I will catch up to you in a bit. You go on ahead and follow the trail, I'll come find you.
Adam.
Yep.
You've got to follow the yellow brick road.
We're off to see the wizard.
See, I love how you've all gone like Wizard of Oz on this. I took inspiration from, like Hogwarts Legacy and stuff.
Yeah, the thing every Hogwarts game had that.
Yep.
The thing that you had to follow.
I was more joking about by the fact that you described it as a yellow like a road almost.
Yeah, because it's a yellow line that is in Hogwarts Legacy as well.
So, before we go to Adam, we'll quickly nip to Eldon going into the tower.
Yeah, going into the hall.
As you enter the hall and you open the doors, you see in the middle of this large reception-like area a statue. And this statue, the first thing you notice is they're holding a crystal in their hands. It's kind of like at the top. And as you start to look over the statue, you slowly realize it's a statue of you. And
I think Adam just does this.
then at the bottom of the statue, you see a plate that just says, "The one that will light the way."
And then, that's why she was so formal. But she still doesn't have the mask on. It's now on her on the side, and she's just
Yeah.
Yeah, Adam would start to look at the statue and be like, "Damn, that is weirdly accurate."
There is one thing that you notice about the statue, though, that is different from you. All the scars and the marking from your arm that's slowly been transforming are not on the statue.
Okay, cool. That most likely was made before this happened. Maybe when I activated the city. And then Alden would look around for if any of the people that would she know with the outfit that would work here. She could ask why.
We'll get back to the moan. Adam! So, after following this yellow line for a good while, you eventually find to a section of books that it's highlighting. What exactly are you trying to find out?
Well, in terms of Malik, everything.
Well, there are multiple books at your disposal here.
I want to get in this guy's head and see everything. Just learn everything that's written about him.
So, are you going to try reading as much as possible now, or are you going to, like, check some of the books out? Like, what's the plan?
I'm likely going to be reading them over a couple of days, but right now I'm going to start reading.
Okay. Give me one. Okay, sorry, I said to put something on there. Okay, so in the brief bit you get to read, let's say, give me, what would be a good roll for how speedy can you look efficiently?
Perception.
I was about to say insight.
I was going
Insight
to
is some lion.
How quickly you can read about...
Weirdly,
Personally, I would say straight intelligence.
see,
Or not. Yeah.
I was originally going to say intelligence, but I'm going to say, and I'm going to give my reasoning why, and I'm going to let you counter-argue if you want. I want to say dexterity, in the sense of how quick can your eyes move while not losing track of where you are.
See, my argument to this is something that has afflicted me my entire life. I can read a page, but that does not mean it's going to sink into my head.
That is fair.
We'll do intelligence then.
I like that one. That's a good answer.
Not 20!
Jesus Christ.
Baby speed reading this bitch.
He's been an inquisitor for a long time, Lemmy.
He's literally sitting there, it's like picked up the first book. There we go.
Photographic memory go burr.
just suddenly unlocks Keen Mind while he's at it. Okay. So with that 20, I'm going to say by the time that the member of staff find you, you will have fully have read one book. And the book will have been about his time serving as a knight under Lord Alistair. Well, under Lord Bahamut, sorry, as the book would say. How he was Bahamut's pupil. Bahamut personally took him in and shared a sliver of his power with him to make him become a demigod.
Interesting.
He was also, it will also mention in the book how he was the first non-god person that Bahamut trusted.
Non-god person.
There's many, yeah, like you say Dragon Balls and stuff. But no, like there's many gods and stuff that Bahamut trusted, but like in terms of mortals is the better way, is the word I was looking for.
Yeah.
In terms of mortals, it's the first mortal that Bahamut trusted, and obviously trusted enough to share with him.
So is this guy just looming over my shoulder now?
They've reached back to you. And so, these towers you spoke of, there's nothing. They're just towers.
Okay. They just appeared quite suddenly, so I thought there might be some magic in them, or maybe some significance.
If anything, they've maybe just been hidden for a while. Like, from what we can tell, from what I can, what we've been informed of when it comes to anything of these towers that you've described, that they're just normal towers. There's nothing extraordinary about them, really. You fire a catapult at one, it will go crumble down.
One of them was able to, if I remember correctly, have a force field around it. Around the top of it.
Maybe some magical imbue charmed on the bricks afterwards. Magical items. There's many answers I can give you.
How much have you been, you know, like, are you up to speed on what's currently happening in the world right now?
We were brought up to speed before we went to sleep.
So, are you aware that Malik is turning people into drakes?
Yes, very much so. Using ancient, forbidden techniques from this very city.
Is there a way to counter it and turn it back?
From what I'm aware of, its power originates from that of Tiamat's corruption. So therefore, it's only a sibling of Tiamat or someone blessed with their power can counter.
Makes a lot of sense.
It's essentially, while Tiamat... Now, I'm going to say this right now, I'm going to get these probably the fucking wrong way around, but you understand the concept what I'm trying to say. Where Tiamat corrupts the yin, they use the yang to balance it.
What are those gods? I've never heard of them before.
Who? Which gods? What?
What?
What did you just say?
Using Chinese philosophy here? Where's China?
It's in Soul's inner world. I mean, what?
Let's see. What else? Mind's going blank on anything else that Bartholomew want to know. Yeah, no, with that, pretty much. I'm not sure if there's anything else you can really ask. He doesn't ever already know or knows he won't find an answer to it.
I take it, have you found the books you're looking for?
Yes, I've already read through this one here.
That you see their eyes, are like, what?
Now if I can remember where I pulled it from.
Is there any others you're looking for at all?
Just gesture vaguely to the stack of books.
You watch them once again pull out their wand and they tap the ends of the books, kind of making a section, and then go, duplicate. And you watch a copy of each book just suddenly fall out. That should...
Well, that makes things easier.
That should help you.
Thank you. Is this your way of telling me to get out of the library?
You can stay here as long as you like. Just as soon as I'm aware that you're done with my assistance, I can go back to putting more books on the shelves.
Yeah. You feel free to do that. If I need anything, I'll come and find you.
Very well. Off they go. Flashing back to Eldon. You find member of staff easily enough.
Good day. Question. Why the statue?
To honor our savior.
It's just. When was the statue made?
It was made about 6 months before we were put to sleep.
I can just imagine a mental process of a staff member going, "Who's this idiot not knowing our savior?" And then just doing a double take of looking at her, looking at a statue, looking at her, looking at a statue.
Don't worry, that's the come.
Okay. Makes sense. The god of time help with that?
Yeah, the god of time, as well as the god of the grave.
Yeah, my god. Yeah, okay. Help.
The god of grave actually personally put as an enchantment over it to make sure it never eroded. And they, upon looking at the statue at this point, they stand like, "Forgive me, my lady."
Oh no. How many people will call me my lady?
I suspect everyone in the city when they realize who you are, my lady.
Cool. Immediately fucking pulls the mask on. Like, no. Okay. Just wanted to know.
Anything else, my lady? Is there anything else you need?
There's a tower close to you, and we might need a little bit help with that.
We already have preparations going underway.
Good to know. Thank you.
Certainly. Please, feel free to spend as much time here as you wish.
Well, I need to go and get my friends. Then Ellen just awkwardly starts walking away. And then when she's at the stairs, she fucking just starts
Before you leave the
walking
building,
fast. Oh god.
as you start to walk away and stuff, the member of staff turns around. And as you, like, essentially are passing the statue, you feel a pulling. Specifically just your arm that's covered. You feel like you kind of start walking and you just feel your arm like that, just straight away feeling wanting to be pulled towards the statue.
Okay, cool.
It's not strong enough to like pull you towards it.
Yeah.
Like so you could easily walk away.
No. Someone wants me to go to the statue. God, she goes to the statue.
Okay, as you get close enough, you like literally your arms getting pulled to the point where you're touching.
Okay.
You hear a voice in your head. And this voice is a very familiar one to you. It's your god. You hear the message. Do you wish this image to be true? Do you wish for a second chance?
Yes.
And with verbally saying that, statue suddenly glows slightly. And you just hear ceiling activating. And the entire corruption from your arm gets pulled right down. All of it gone into the statue itself. Your second chance has been granted.
Thank you. And it's to the point where Alden just places her forehead on the statue. As well.
With all that gone, you feel the pull no longer there.
Yeah, before she leaves, she just looks at the statue. It was nice hearing your voice again. And then she goes.
Okay.
But still with the fucking mask on and walking fast down.
So, let's go for everyone else. So, during this time, what have you been doing?
What have I been doing? I've just been flying around the city.
Just flying around like a
hide out of my mind.
Not a real girl. Like I've been flying since I've got my armor. I can just fly around.
Literally, just Heart's sitting here. Heart's just been sitting here enjoying the view, and every now and then, Soul's like, wee.
That's a funny bit. He literally stole the words out of my mouth because I was actually going to say I was going to fly about for a while. Just to see.
Hey, no, you could be funny and you could be like on his back doing the T-bones or anything.
Or just be like,
Argo, what have you been doing during this?
I've just been going around admiring the scenery, listening to the other people, you know, giving descriptions of each god and what all they've done.
So essentially gathering intelligence just while wandering?
A little bit, yeah. Unintentional gathering of intel.
In that case, give me a perception.
A perception, he says.
Perception.
The purr of the perception, that's, or the fuck of it, I cannot perceive the perception. That's persuasion. I don't, wait. Perfect perception. I mean, that one. Can't fucking know what the fuck. I can't. Perception. There it is. That's 11 gets started.
You pick up on a few bits and bobs, but not enough to give the reward I was wanting to give.
Well, maybe if I don't use the stupid voice, I might get it this time.
Safrina.
Yes.
What have you been doing?
I would like to look for like a magic trinket shop.
A magic trinket shop. I want you to give me an investigation because you don't have a chaos to guide you around. You don't have Eldon.
That's a 16.
You managed to eventually find one, yes.
I am very adamant. I'm just gonna kinda tell Lilu to kinda sit out front. Just give her a piece of jerky, pat her head and give her some scratches. I'll be right back, okay?
She sits there and like nods her head, just nomming on this jerky.
Nom 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 nom
Nom, 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 nom.
Sabrina's just gonna kind of let out one of those chuckles, just and walks inside.
Okay. You walk in and see a member of staff, a male, augments and stuff like you're similar to seeing like on Eldon with all the marks and that on the face, wearing a robe that kind of only covers half the body type thing, you know what I mean? Like, so like one arm and stuff's like is exposed. Where the arm is exposed on as them is where you can see the crystals embedded on this one.
Okay. I'm just gonna kind of walk up. What time of day is it?
With all the praying and stuff you were doing earlier, you kind of arrived here first thing. We're going to say it's about 1 in the afternoon.
Okay. As I'm walking up to the counter, I'm just gonna, in a cheerful voice, trying to shadow all the worry. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon there, my lady. How are we doing?
I'm doing fine.
Yes, you are.
Slow down, Tiger. Anyway. I'm not really in the market for anything particular, just curious on what you might have.
All sorts. We've got jewels as from all across as the world, as fashioned into all different shapes and sizes. All handcrafted personally by me. What are we in
Okay.
what are we in the market for, lovely? An earring? Necklace? Bracelet?
I need a ring.
Not a problem. And you see they reach under the counter and pull out a tray of different rings and stuff. Looking for any particular jewel in particular? One as fine as you?
I'm kind of looking for anything with dragon engravings with a stone embedded on it.
Dragon say, And he sits there, he starts scouring through over the rings. I have none here, but I do have one piece like that. Give me one moment. And he kind of sits there, pulls out a small little chest opens it up and pulls out a singular ring. And on this ring, it's a copper ring, and the gem on it is pure blue. Cannot get any more blue than this. And in it, you see it's almost like it's embedded in the crystal. Like, it's not like on top of the crystal, if you know what I mean. It's like inside the crystal, this image. Somehow. Let me go ahead and upload a file. Bum, bum, bum. Pretty sure I know where to find this one instantly. Here we go. Boom. You see an image kind of like that of a dragon's head with lightning behind it.
Looking at it, Sabrina's just gonna kind of smirk and roll her eyes a bit.
I also want you to roll me a history check.
Oh. I'm relatively decent at these.
Natural what? Today's naturals are getting rolled.
You recognize this emblem.
Oh dear.
You've seen it before. You also remember there's only one person you ever seen wear this emblem, and they told you this emblem was of their home village. This is the emblem Zorus wore. This is the emblem that you remember is of his home village in Draconia. An emblem that represents Narukami, the dragon god of lightning.
Thank you, Nat 20. Upon seeing it, Sabrina's not going to be visibly giving any, distinctness.
Okay.
And she's just gonna ask the shopkeep, what do you know about this ring?
I personally am aware it recently came in as a shipment from one of our neighboring countries, that of Draconia. Only they have these type of crystals that bear these special type of insignias. Beyond that, I honestly don't know any more about it, but I'm glad I have it because it brought you to me.
How much are you willing to part with it? Maybe we can barter a bit.
He kind of gives you this look. Why don't we, start off easy, shall we? He picks up the ring, kind of looks it over, looks at you. 2,000. $2,000 gold to start with.
She kind of snaps her fingers and switches into her tail and leans back on it. And crosses one arm over her chest and leans her chin on her hand with the other arm. 2,000 is kind of high for a copper ring. Wouldn't you agree?
Yes, but I can see the want in your eyes. The question's not as how much is the ring valued. How much is it valued to you? What would you be willing to pay for it?
I'd pay you 1,000 for it.
$1,000 for something that seems very important to you.
It's more of it would be a nice gift for my father.
$1,500.
1,250.
This isn't Bartholomew saying this, but you could always pay Shay to take it.
Shut up, Metapigeon. Metapigeon. Go cuckoo. Go cuckoo yourself away.
You certainly are an interesting one, beautiful one.
Can't get more interesting than me. As I kind of do a little whistle, so Lila pops her head around the corner.
You just keep getting more and more interesting. How about this as my final offer? You get the ring.
Hold on.
Oh,
Hold on.
wait, who do we lose?
We lost the chaos. We lost the chaos.
Chaos!
Was that its final offer?
Final offer is this. I apparently kill off chaos. You want a ring for that?
And bear in mind, that is our healer.
Is the ring worth that?
in
One
the
day,
danger.
That's crazy. I'm like sitting here on the edge of my seat. Oh,
Yeah, for sniping.
Uh-oh.
you know,
Wow.
I've heard of cock blocking before, but this is a whole new level. This is D&D blocked.
Her laptop crashed. Uh-oh.
Oh no.
Uh-oh.
Oh no.
That's not good.
Right, well, while she reads up, just because we don't technically need her here for this. Final offer to you. I'll let you have this ring if you promise to come and see me more.
I think I can make that happen. I
Then
am a kind of a bit of a name, so I hope you don't mind being in crowds sometimes.
only if I'm with you. So, and he flicks the ring over to you. The next time I see you, we'll have a date.
I go to catch it like a badass, and be, and I just kind of
Shut
give
up,
him
Caitlin.
this. Yeah, I just give him like the sneering half smile. Well, then it's a date, I guess. As I turn around and walk out, and I put the ring on my pinky.
Fair. Look, if we couldn't have a heart doing the flirting, I had to make a flirting shopkeep.
Bartholomew currently looking through what the laws and things are of a city. Is there a thing against sexual harassment to customers?
Hell, that's another one. You need to refamiliarize yourself with laws.
As I am walking out the door, I'm just gonna start like kind of giggling to myself, and I'm just gonna tap Lily behind the ear as like the sign to let's go, and I'm gonna go try and look for Lucian.
Okay.
Now that I have found this, I think it's something he's gonna want to see.
So, moving on. Are we still just looking over the city? What are you doing?
As I said, I was going to say exactly the same as Lucy, and you just beat me to it. I was going to cast fly and go fly about for a bit to see you, said I.
Huh? You're just flying around with Lucian then?
Yeah, apparently so.
Okay. Shay! What are we doing? No, don't give me gifts, actually say.
Well, you see, Shay is just idly walking around all happy. Does that make it better?
Yes, that makes it better, because at least as people are watching the VOD, no.
It'd be so funny if they could actually see all the gifts that I've been putting in.
Look, maybe the next overlay.
You said that last year!
I said that last year, but then I've got like the rest of this campaign to go, so maybe campaign 2 overlay.
I was going to say, technically, are we not still in the same overlay?
Technically, it's just it's overlay 1.5. Bartholomew,
Yep.
are you doing anything in particular after leaving the library?
I'm assuming I'm still reading those books.
So you're just finding a place to read. Okay, we'll come back to all
Pretty
of that
much.
in a bit.
There is.
Oh, yes.
You know, after I've read enough of this for a day, there is something I might want to ask the librarian.
Okay, we'll come back to you.
Okay.
Safrina, Hart, Lucian.
Okay.
Perception checks, please.
Oh, God.
Okay. 15.
16.
13.
14, 15, 16.
Apparently, we're just counting now. Yeah, I'm gonna say so. Safrina, you'll notice the two of them flying in the air, and go to wave them down. Both Hart and Lucian, both of you notice this.
Go down and land.
Well, I mean, I was just, if they weren't gonna notice me, I would have just sicked lively on them.
I'm sure that would have been okay, but they got high enough perception. I also love the fact, by the way, Conti's perception checks. Safrina got a 15 because she got a +4. Hart got a 16 because he got a +5, and Lucian just got a natural 14. Like, you can get any pluses according to the roll thing.
What? No, I get a +4.
On the perception thing, what it's telling me is like it's got brackets for their pluses, but not for yours.
Yeah, you don't have a bracket on yours.
Weird. Really? No,
It
it's
does go into it does say +4 though.
Fair. No. So yeah, you go to land.
I'm just kind of slithering.
Slither.
My mood is different. Like, I've got like a big shit-eating grin. I've got my hands behind my back. I'm kind of slithering forward. And
He's just enough pound snake.
completely in a good mood now.
I'll just be right back.
No, the one person you needed to show it to.
Are you kidding?
Fuck's sake.
So we'll come back to this, maybe.
He just D&D blocked me.
Yeah.
That is twice I've been D&D blocked. In one session.
I'll wait for you to get D&D blocked in your other session.
Oh, I'm already gonna get D&D blocked in that session.
We have a chaos back.
Honestly, I don't remember where that session last left off, so this is terrible.
Just don't give the recap of this session. Right then.
Oh,
So,
they are.
He blocked twice.
Here's a quick recap. They started bargaining, and then it's a possibility that Sabrina might get laid in the next episode.
Tune in for more next time.
Okay.
D&D, Digital Realms.
Crazy.
Virtual high five.
Wait.
Now back to the regular broadcast.
Wait, I have a thing. I have a thing for this.
Oh no.
What
Last
is
time
the
on
thing?
Digital Realms D&D.
That's crazy.
Perfect.
That's terrifying.
I had to catch this little bugger.
What
I
is
don't
that?
see a bugger.
Is that a spider?
That was a spoon.
It's food.
I catch
Dora,
it.
I found like 2 of them that were like bigger than my hand in work yesterday and had to freaking kill them.
Yeah, there's still another one on the wall.
I have like 2 up there, 2 in this corner, and 5 in my other room.
They aren't spiders, they're monsters.
I love spiders, they're adorable.
I'm arachnophobic.
Same here.
I'm not, so I like them.
I can't stand when I even see. If I see a spider in front of me, I am immediately getting up, and I will be on the other side of my house until that fucker decides to move.
We're not even going to talk
And
about
I wish I was lying.
Lily's house would be on fire if he found one.
Oh no, I've found plenty of spiders, but they keep to themselves. As long as they do that, I'm fine. If they get anywhere near me, is when I get
No,
terrified.
Colin, no.
Oh no, there was actually at one point, just to throw this story out there, I was house sitting for my mum, and my mum has some really big fucking spiders in her house. Don't know why, but yeah. I remember wanting to go to sleep this one day, and at which point I honestly, like, I went to bed and I looked at the ceiling, and in the corner, if it's in my bedroom, it's when it's the worst because I'm sleeping. I've got no way of keeping an eye on them. But there was this massive fucking spider just sitting in the fucking corner, and I'm just like, nope, I can't sleep in the bedroom. Not while
Anymore.
Not while that's there. So I was like, right, I'm gonna go and sleep on the couch. So I went to the couch, took the quilt and everything with me, pillows. And then at which point, I remember I kind of semi-woke up at this point, because obviously adrenaline's kicking in and all that. And I remember laying on the couch, trying to drift off, and I watched a spider go from underneath one of the couches to under the telly at the opposite end of the room, and it was roughly the same size as the one that was in the bedroom. I'm just like, I've got nowhere else I can fucking sleep. I'm gonna have to just deal with this. Then I watched, I don't know if it's the same spider or a different spider, go from under the telly to under the couch that was closer to me. And at that point, I'm like crawling on the floor, but it was super fast as well. And at that point, I was just like, nope, nah. It's like midnight, keep in mind, or it's like 11 o'clock at night. I literally ring up Mel, and I'm like, get your ass here and help, or I am leaving these dogs alone tonight, and I am walking home. I cannot deal with this. My fear is in overdrive.
Okay, site tangent done. We can return to D&D.
Yeah. So yeah, you've landed, and Safrina has something to show you.
Yes, Safrina, you call us down.
Yeah, so I found something.
What did you find?
I just hold my hand up. No.
It sounded like it, I'm not gonna lie.
Congratulations!
Oh my god, you people in, like, what do you call it, Targon really have different traditions putting out your pinky?
Yeah, you just work, and you just work fast as well.
It's on the right hand. It is on my right pinky.
It's a friendship ring, let's go!
It's a promised ring, Argo, let's get it right.
I'm saying nothing because I have information about you, Trevor.
You have information about me?
I have information about you.
Sounds like information I probably already know.
It is information that you already know that I didn't know until I spoke to Lumi, which is information that Caitlin doesn't know.
Okay, now you gotta tell me.
No, Caitlin doesn't know yet.
Why do I not know? Why does no one tell me shit?
See, I know something you probably already know, but you see this friend here, and she doesn't know.
You see, you see, Lumi gave me some tea, I slurped it, I kept it, and waited till this opportunity.
Since when can you keep tea?
I mean, you can keep tea as long as you want. It's just not going to be great for after a period of time.
I'll say this, Chaos. He can keep that much tea from me, especially, that I have to find information out through other people. And then they look at me go, did he not tell you? I went, no the fuck not!
It's absolutely worse when they tell you, like, did he not tell you? I told him a few days ago.
Yep. Yeah, you remember that list of bakers that got sent to you and never got shown to me?
Shut up.
Yes, so you look at the ring.
That was a week.
Yes. So, before you say anything, look at the gem carefully. As I show him the ring.
Gem.
While they're doing that Arcana check.
Sure, roll me Arcana. So you look at the ring, you give it a nice good close inspection. You see the emblem inside.
Where did you get that?
So I was looking for like a magic trinket shop, just because I wanted to get something for my dad from here, just as a gift. And I had asked the shopkeep, who was definitely hitting on me, like
hardcore.
Let's just say I didn't have to pay for the ring.
Oh, okay.
I just promised him that I'd come back and have dinner with him sometime. If miraculously I live through all this, then why not?
He deserves it.
But I took one look at the ring and immediately knew what it was.
Yep.
So I tried to barter with him and basically traded me the ring for a dinner.
That seems worth it.
Oh my god, don't freeze now. Fuck.
So I think that'd be a really nice gift for my father.
I know 100%.
Detect magic!
It's almost like I GM Trevor the results of his Arcana check.
Nah.
I'm not telling anyone, I'm just going to strum and it's going to, like, detect for me.
I mean, doesn't Detect Magic have verbal components?
Yeah, technically verbal is fine, so...
You can use a language no one understands.
You know what, I use Druidic just to be mysterious.
Isn't it also somatic, though?
Yes, that's the strum.
Does anyone understand the movement he does? He's a bard. He can do shit.
I just look at him while he's speaking this weird language, like, what are you doing?
It's just gonna be the side eye at cocked, confused look towards the fox. The fuck you just say?
I will get back to you on that once I figure out what the fuck is coming my way.
Anyways. Yeah, so, it was kind of interesting, and I figured it'd be something you would find interesting too. Because that's all the way here.
Yep. I wonder where he got it.
He said it came in on a shipment. And I mean, I'm no expert on stuff from Draconia, but it feels pretty authentic to me.
Yep.
You done time it?
I'm almost finished.
Other than someone from Draconia.
I'm sure Alistair might know more about it.
I mean, he probably does. Wouldn't be surprised. Well, that's something to ask him about when we see him again.
For sure. So what are you guys up to before I
I think me and her basically just shared a brains and I went, let's fly around the city and see what's here.
Hard just kind of stops for a minute and just goes, amplification.
I just look over to you like, what?
just again the puzzled look? Are you okay? I kind of like run up to him, put the back of my hand to his forehead. Are you feeling sick?
The ring, it's amplification.
Wait.
That's magical.
I'm just gonna kind of cross my arms. You do realize you're gonna have to explain that a little more to me. Just because I can use magic does not mean I understand it.
The ring's entire school of magic is to amplify a certain type of spell.
Well, do you know what
Judging
type
by
of
the
spell?
look of it, I would assume lightning.
That would make sense with that simple on it, yeah.
I mean, there was more to it in the DM, but yeah.
Yeah, I know. I'm just kind of like narrowing it down.
I mean, there's 2 damage types it
Oh,
amplifies.
well, yeah. Technically, there's thunder as well. Okay, yeah, sorry. I forgot about that part.
Yes, lightning and thunder. Dude. Good.
Sabrina's just gonna kind of look down at it. Okay, maybe Dad won't be getting it just yet.
Does it cause fear too? You know what they say about thunderbolts and lightning? They're very frightening.
I had that go over my head a moment you said it.
You're special. You need to embrace it. I got special, okay? Gillen, is that better?
Yes.
So, it can amplify thunder and lightning magic.
That's pretty neat. I mean, you've got a battle form that would support that pretty well, right?
Yeah.
Just confirms the sparks will be flying between you two.
Wow.
When you go back
Door
to that,
open
you could say the air would be electricity.
Yeah, that was a shocker for sure. Gave me a real jolt there for a minute. I can keep going.
We're just kind of waiting
We
for
know
you to
you
react.
What do you mean, me to react? Like, you've said your thing?
Louis just used to it at this point.
Yeah.
He doesn't find it shocking anymore.
Nope.
He can't keep with the current.
Look,
It's okay.
you're putting a grin on my face. That's the best you're gonna get.
Our voices are almost sonorous to him.
Look, I have been your DM for almost 3 years at this point.
And how does that make you feel?
It makes me feel ecstatic, the fact that we're very close to finishing this campaign. I don't mean that in a bad way. I mean the fact that we've managed to stay long enough to complete a campaign.
Hear me. You said ecstatic. I
Hey, to be fair, it is ecstatic.
Yeah.
Hey, to be fair, we have to be honest. How this is going with so minimal scheduling issues, this is a dream of every DM.
You know what else is probably a dream? But honestly, how I handle these sessions, honestly, is probably a lot of other DMs' nightmares. I literally went in today with zero shit planned. I've literally planned out combat stuff in the future. Small little secret. Tangent time. Small little secret about pretty much ever since like session 10 onwards. I have planned somewhat big events. Key milestone events. Little things of how you get to that. And people you interact with and stuff like that. What their response is. The information you're getting. All that shit I think on the fly.
Welcome to Bigger DM.
Legit, like for prime example, you were all speaking to your gods last session. I did not plan any of that script. That all was just spur of the moment.
And you still managed to give me emotional damage, you motherfucker.
Yeah, literally, I'm going to say this, like, in terms of how I handle this shit, it is literally maybe, at best, 30% planning, more likely 20. The other 80 to 70 is improv.
20% skill.
That's what I was thinking. That's what I was thinking. It was running through my brain.
So, is it a possibility I could get the name of that item and description? So,
you certainly could if there was one.
You can make that up too.
okay, can I get it DM to me? That way I can at least put it in my notes.
I mean, to be fair, there's literally one sentence.
I will give you the name of the item. In terms of exactly what it does, you'll get that at the end of the session. The name of the item is Narakami's Ring.
That makes sense. That makes a lot of sense.
Okay.
And
I have so much fucking stuff. Oh my god.
And the only other things to note about it is like a little flavor text. It stores as energy and transforms it into like that of static electricity. When at max charge, it can almost sound like it is like sparks and that are coming from it faintly.
You can hear a crackling energy inside.
That's it, crackling. That was the word I was looking for. Yes. But they are quiet. It's not the type of thing where like you could be talking to someone and you can hear the ring crackling away. It's like if there's quietness, you could hear like it's so quiet, but it's like enough of a sign that if you were listening for it, you'd get the idea like the ring is fully charged.
So you mean Bartholomew will, if the ring is fully charged, Bartholomew will hear it all the time, every day, 24/7?
Yes.
Because his hazard is way too high.
Okay.
But no, it's also like, this is what I mean, like with the improv stuff, some of the items I give you guys, the majority of the abilities I fucking give you all.
Hi.
I improv my way through this.
So what you're saying is Safrina will go to sleep one night in a camp and then wake up outside with her hand buried in the ground?
Yes.
Sure. Also, she's accessed them now. What's the spell you've DM'd me, by the way?
I just thought you'd be interested in it.
Okay, fair enough, thank you.
Called Phoenix Flame.
No. He's not
No,
interested.
that is something that I made that is homebrew on my end.
No. This is a new spell.
So, first of all I'm going to say is I got a DM from Adam earlier saying you should have access to them now as well as the Grim Hollow pack, player pack. So, the animals and stuff, the dragons we'll talk about, are now got access to. But he then sends me a spell that I'm guessing has come from the books.
Yeah.
The spell's called Ride the Lightning.
No. Stop it. Stop it.
Well, that's what that shopkeeper's going to be doing eventually.
I have new things. Yes, I can use them. Yes.
Well, there's also one called Phoenix Flames, which you basically self-combust, and you'll fire down something around you, and then you'll rise from the ashes in 10 minutes.
Why does this sound oddly familiar, but a little bit more dramatic?
It sounds very familiar to me because it's in that place.
Yeah, that's why I'm referring.
It's part of the fires on Puckdo thing.
Yeah.
Okay.
Right.
So I'm just gonna kind of like cover the ring with my other hand.
Okay.
I think I'm gonna keep this for a while.
As you cover it with your other hand, you do feel a slight tickling sensation on your hand covering it. As a familiar feeling. It's just that of like small little electronic energy coming from the ring, like hitting your hand. No different than when you've cast spells in the past.
Might I give you an idea of when to give it to him? You could always give it to him as a welcome home present when we return from Pyre Isle.
After all this is said and done? Yeah. I think I'll do that. I'm just ready to get out of here already. I'm getting antsy.
We've barely been here a day.
Before we move on from you, I've got one final thing for this group.
Oh.
No.
Heart.
Oh no.
Give me perception.
Run.
Give me perception. And you are I'm going to tell you right now, I want a 17 or higher.
Oh. No, don't do it. Run. It's a trap.
Sure.
It's a trap. Don't do it. Don't do it.
That works.
That works.
So while under detect magic, because it is a thing that lets you visually see things.
Well, I believe I can check like everything in like a 30 feet.
Yeah, but I'm saying detect magic is also it's a visual thing as well. Like you can see. It's not just a
Well, you can sense it apparently. It's not silly, but yeah. Oh no, you can see a faint aura. Yeah,
yes,
okay.
That's what I mean. You do notice a very, very thin wave magic line. You're connecting, you're not sure if it's coming from one or the other and it's going into the other, but it's definitely connecting two items. The ring and then the necklace around as Lucian.
Damn it, Lumi.
I'm like literally just looking now at the space like in between them, like what the fuck?
Again, do I know? Wait. Are you like noticeably making a face? Are you like?
I'm kind of like it's almost a curious face.
Okay, so you're gonna get like a puzzled head tilt again. Like, what is it now?
Are you feeling okay?
There's faint magic flowing between the ring and the necklace. Whatever it is, that's beyond me, but it is there.
Like,
I get the feeling I maybe should visit a certain place again.
Should you? I don't know.
Maybe.
It's almost like something is connecting them.
Mm-hmm.
It's almost like it's got something else I do. It's almost like it's got something else to do with the fact what I DM'd Heart.
Wait, what? Oh yeah, no. Oh yeah. Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
And moving on from that, let's go back to Bartholomew in the library.
Oi!
Right. It wasn't messaging Thompson about GTA stuff. Right. He sent me an image of his new hover bike. I'm like, oh. So I told him about the upgrades I can put on my Avenger. Right, what was it? Yes, one of the things I wanted to ask the librarian about. He's probably going to hate me for asking, because he probably doesn't have any information on it anyway. Information's on other realms, specifically hell, since I'm going to be guarding that gate.
Well, you're
also information on the gates.
You're going to be guarding many gates.
Yeah.
They look at you and like, they're not all as stacked. If I remember correctly, they're not all quite as stacked together as a single subject, as you're on about many different planes. I can at the very least get you in the center ballpark. Are you looking to take these books away? Are you needing... Like, are you just going to be reading them here? Are you going to be here for a while?
From the sounds of things, it's going to take a long time to read these.
Are you planning on staying here the entire time, or...?
Well, if I'm not mistaken, we'll be leaving in, was it 2 days?
Well, that's what you kind of agreed on as a group, yeah.
Yeah. I'll be leaving in about 2 days.
Right, okay. Come back tomorrow morning. I will have all the books you're looking for on the front desk. Don't worry about the amount there is. We have special storage devices to compact them all for you.
Okay. And just out of curiosity, so do you have any books that aren't just, freely given to the public, like ones that I'd have to buy?
We don't believe in buying around here. We live by a sentiment known as help thy neighbor.
Okay. So what kind of help do you want from me from reading all these books?
Whatever help you feel is appropriate. You could either help stack books, you could help someone else in the world pass it forward.
That's very menacing music for this.
Yes, it is.
It is.
Like
this
is content.
This is city music, apparently. There we go.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, I'm totally not trying to, have an indirect way of getting one of the tombs of clear thought or understanding or anything like that.
Fair.
The type of book where you read it once, it loses its magical properties for a century.
Adam, I don't think you're going to find a legendary magical artifact in the library.
It's this library, though.
I mean, fair.
You could try just asking.
Yeah, you could ask.
Then I'm gonna ask. Any books that could increase my mental abilities or anything like that?
You see her go, think on a moment and then ponder and just like, give me one moment, and you see pull out this notepad kind of thing, and they're flicking through it. We have one book currently charged.
Okay. Can I have it? Do you need something from me?
No, like you say, just pass the help forward.
Okay, with that. This is a civilization that's been underwater for a good few thousand years.
Yeah.
Yes, underwater.
Do you have any of these? And I take out my arm blade.
She looks
You
at
ask in the library.
I'm asking as the civilization in general. Have they ever seen anything like this?
Looks it over and it's just like, we used to have very similar devices. They eventually went out of fashion, I believe.
Oh, okay. I was gonna offer, blueprints or something for it, but whatever. I'm wearing outdated shit. Okay.
Eventually, yes, you are.
In fact, this was a civilization where Warforged lived with them. Everyone is outdated at that point.
You see, they're on version 12.5.
Why you guys are like on version 6?
Yeah, the librarian asks, the terms of the tome, are you wanting it now, or you want to pick it up tomorrow?
I can pick it up tomorrow with the rest of them.
It'll be ready for you then.
Okay. Thank you. I'm gonna wander out with whatever books have I read the rest of the books, or have I still got a lot to go
I'm gonna
through?
say you've probably gone through another book. I would say you've maybe got about 2 left at this point from all the Malik ones.
Alright, I just gotta take the last 2 with me then.
Yeah, so this other book that you've probably gone through in this time goes on to say about what Malik was like in terms of the early days of when he was with the gods and how he would act around them and stuff. At the beginning, when he was mortal, he treated everyone with respect. He was always there for the people, and not long after getting his demigod powers, he was always trying to represent the people of the city, and what was the best interest for them. But then, after a certain battle took place, he started to change. He started to look down on people, as only ever showed respect to gods and them alike. Started to suggest more and more outrageous things. And slightly it was uncovered that he had started doing some changes to the city in the background without anyone knowing, to the point where it eventually became common everyday stuff that he had somehow puppeteered from the shadows. The biggest thing that came to light of his inventions, he's the one that founded the Warforge. He's the one that invented them initially. Then he's also the one that came up with the new concept design of the augmented crystals that Elden's race use.
That certain battle wouldn't happen to be the Battle of Tiamat, was it?
Could be, could not be. You have to read another book and find out.
Yep.
Another one.
Well, I guess I'm gonna wander off, find the rest of the party, and figure out where the hell we're staying.
Very good question. We once again turn to Elden.
Oh no, I think at that point you see Elden running basically down the stairs. No, not even saying things, just fucking sprinting.
this why I ask your movement speed?
I think it's 30 feet.
I was
Yeah,
going
my
to say,
movement
do you not also need to kind of know where she is to be like?
Yeah, the only person that knows where Eldon is Bartholomew.
Yeah, boy.
I mean, it's not hard.
I was about to say we're standing in some street at the minute.
Yep.
Not only that, it's not hard to throw Lively up in the sky and
That is true.
have her look for you.
To be fair, Eldon is running downstairs. Bartholomew's just left the library, and the rest of you are literally just wandering the streets.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have Lively fly up and see if she can
Spot everybody.
See,
spot the rest.
normally I'd say that isn't a problem, but we're in a city where 4 Kramers are, you know, all over the place.
Yeah, it's kind of iffy. Eldon is in her hometown.
Yeah, but I mean, Lila's not dumb. She knows her friends.
The want to ask for an intelligence check and get a nat 1.
I would cry. I would actually cry. That would be.
I feel like it'll be that moment where she flies up, but she realizes she still has like a bit of beef jerky and just completely blanks everyone around her.
It's
What
like,
do you
does
want from
anyone...
Lively?
Wait. Can't one of us just cast, like, message or sending to Eldon?
I'm the one that normally does the sending.
Yep.
Oh, I do have a message. I do have a message.
Yeah, message. I think you need to see the person.
Yep. Message, you need to see them. Sending is you need to know them.
Yeah, and Eldon is normally the group's payphone.
Wait. Port your orb.
I'm what?
Your
Orb.
orb.
Your
Oh, my
sphere.
orb. Oh yeah, that's a good idea. You got the orb though, right? What's our party's names again? Because I had to use their full names.
Only been traveling with them for months. Don't know their names.
No, I'm currently trying to think, has Eldon ever said her full name? I don't
Yeah,
think.
the first
This
time
is
the
it.
fuckers met her, Eldon was
Okay.
like, Eldon lost name.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
It's like, I remember the name. I'm currently trying to think. Would Lucian remember?
Now I'm just a history
I
check for
think he
myself.
would.
Feel free to do a history check.
Specifically because of the letters to each other, so I'm pretty sure he'd remember.
And
With
Prism, yeah.
with the dirty 20, you'll easily remember Bartholomew's full name and Argo's because you know you went to the academy with them.
Yeah, well, them ones were obvious.
I'm going to also give you the fact that you probably remember Eldon's with a dirty 20.
Cool. That is literally almost everyone. We're just missing a Shay. Well,
What do you
in that
mean?
case, if I remember them all, I'm just going to say the names of the ones I remember into the orb, one after another, just to see where they are.
Okay. You say Bartholomew. You see him with Eldon because she's at the bottom of the stairs running past him. Don't know if Bartholomew's trying to stop her or anything.
Oh yeah, before me just see Eldon fucking running down the stairs, stumbling slowly, and then fucking keeps running.
Lucy, I feel like there's a problem with this. We don't know the city.
Then while you're watching, you just see Eldon sprint off, and I'm like, ah. Goes into his bag of holding, rolls out.
Goes out the broom. I think people know where the stairs are because they're a lot fucking big thing.
So yes, as you were saying, Bartholomew.
Just chase up to her, so I'm right beside her. Where are we staying?
I think at the moment, fuck, and then it falls.
Hope this thing has air brakes.
Alden falls. He just keeps going. He's like, I'm coming back.
Does heart break, slowly turns around. You see, and it just let's wait for the others. I'll try and find them.
Well, we know where.
Please don't fucking use my name, please.
We don't need to. I've already seen you.
No. It was to befall you.
Oh, okay. Why?
Don't want to be called lady or please. I don't want to have a high. There's a statue of me in the hall up the stairs.
Cool. Where the gods meet. You're not a god, are you?
No. Not that I know, and that means a lot. No, I'm the savior of the city, and the statue exists even before they went to sleep. So yeah, let's find the others.
I've been reading up on the guy you swiped right on.
I did not swipe right on him.
The running meme, everyone.
So, what's the next name you'd like to say into the orb?
Well, we know where Eldon and we have a brief idea of where Eldon and Bartholomew is, so I guess the next one will have to be Argo.
Argo, whereabouts have you wandered to in the city?
Trying to think.
Giving full player control here. Where would you like to be?
On the moon.
I've wandered off to being lost. I'm trying to make my way back.
You literally see Argo just kind of looking down alleys and paths, like, you can see the gestures of, like, he's trying to figure out, like, did I come from that way? Was it that way?
He's gotten so lost, he sees the Mighty Nine.
All the bells, hell's bells, yeah.
Wrong campaign.
Yeah, suddenly
Argo
is suddenly so lost he's transported from the world of Kodakia to the world of Alexandria, yes.
To be fair, he's like Zorro of the group.
Yep.
He suddenly can do this.
I mean, at least Argo's easy to spot with all that armor he's carrying around.
You think
So, what were you up to today? Well,
I end up finding somebody. Go, yeah, hello. I've sort of seemed to have lost myself here. Hopefully, you can help me.
They kind of look at you and it's like, when you say you lost yourself.
Okay, I've lost my party.
Oh, right. Honestly, thought you were going insane.
I'm not insane. I'm just autistic. Okay.
Right. Did you organize a meeting point?
Well, you see, after we spoke to the gods that we follow, we decided to take a look around the place.
Right.
And,
so the best bets then is maybe to go back to where you spoke to the gods you followed, and hopefully they'll be there.
Could you point me in that direction?
Certainly. You just go down this street, take a right at the third alley, and you'll come out on the main street, and from there just take a left, and you should be able to see the temple with ease.
Sweet, thank you. I start making my way. Thank you.
Could I start actually trying to look for them?
Yes.
Can I abuse my newest ability? Because it's mainly meant for combat. However, if I'm searching in the sky, then if I can see what's going to happen if I turn this way, or if I turn that way.
Go on, Huey.
Why don't you just look through our eyes to figure out where we are?
No, so he's gotten a new power, and he wants to use it.
Adam.
So you go to use this power. At best, you can see 6 seconds into the future. Hence why it's meant for combat.
Yep.
And after using it once, you do feel very much drained. At best, you feel like you can maybe do this twice.
Okay.
And there's Lumi being like, no shenanigans.
Oh no, I already knew I was getting stuff, but we haven't got round to the point where he could use it yet to realize his limitations. For anyone that's wondering this new power type thing, for those that have watched the anime Jobless Reincarnation, there's a bit where the main character gets this demon eye to see forward in time a bit. It's inspired by that.
So do I see anyone? Do you want me to roll for perception?
I take you just flying into the air and stuff.
Flying into the air and just looking down, trying to see anyone familiar.
Okay, give me perception.
I mean, Lilu's up in the air, so...
With your passive perception, you notice a Lilu.
Okay, perception.
You've already noticed the lighting.
22.
So, with a 22 looking down, with the all-seeingness that is Bartholomew, you will notice a heavily armored paladin walking through some alleys.
What is he doing?
You'll notice Lilu flied up, and from the rough location of where she flew up from, you will have spotted your three of your other members of your party being easy to pick out with the fox amongst them. And continuously looking, the only party member left to kind of locate is Shay.
The hardest member to locate.
Quarantine satellite. Shay away.
Shay.
You could ask, we have an earpiece with her connected.
He does.
Oh, yeah, I forgot about that.
You fuckers never get rid of it. You fuckers have the best ability.
The thing is, you can easily pass it to other people as well. You just keep it between the two of you. But no.
Let's say, you should really make that like every single one in the party thing, so everyone should just be like, hey, where's people at?
we can't ask around if people could make that in the city.
Yeah.
You could have asked him many opportunities. No one just has.
Alan had to do was doing certain things.
At any point, any of you have been more than welcome to do anything. Just some of you have chosen to focus on the story. But no, looking around, I'm going to say with a 22, you do spot a Shay. Not where you would think you would find a Shay, though. Shay, describe where you are.
So, Shay has managed to find a little beach where she is sitting down, twiddling her toes within the sand and just relaxing with a sniffler just next to her, all curled up, and just enjoying the view.
I can't help but think of Small Shade, but I know it's not Small Shade.
See, my whole mindset was going, this is a bit of a childhood thingy that she's wanting to do for a long time, and she's finally gotten to do it. It was either go to a beach, or I asked Lumi, is there a pond?
Right. Well, with that, I'm going to summon the rock.
Oh God!
I'm going to.
I don't know where Bartholomew is.
I'm going to give the rock a command. Can you go pick up Argo and drop him off for Belden?
I think the moment Alden sees the rock, she just...
The worst part is, I'm not being specific with how I'm saying drop off. I know I said that. I said drop off and instantly regretted saying it. I'm like, I already said it. Let it be.
So,
Well, to be fair, we already knew where it was.
I'm also going to say the fact of Lilu's been sent up to search, that I'm going to say Lucian, Safrina, and Hart were probably looking at this guy for signals from Lilu. You'll have also just noticed this rock get summoned.
And we also know where they are based on the orb that we looked into.
Yep. Argo, you eventually emerge from the alley. On the main street, you kind of look up. You see the temple. At least it looks familiar to you, to the point in the temple where you're praying at the gods. And you're like, yes, that way. And you start kind of making your way towards it. And you notice a shadow forming around you, just getting bigger and bigger. To the point where it's completely covering you in shade.
God damn it, I've been sent to the Shadow Realm again!
At this point, you also hear a loud bird screech as you suddenly get lifted off the ground.
Shit. What the fuck's going on? Stop shouting! What the hell's going on?
Do I hear the shouting from Argo? Because she was like the yells, and just... okay, she sits down.
The rock's got you.
The rock?
Yes, it's a rock.
I can't smell what the rock is cooking.
Well, the rock is smart enough to bring you back down to a safe height to drop you off.
Crack. Crunch.
Alden looks at
my
you.
ankles. I needed that.
Hey!
Oh, hi, Alvin.
Instant birth delivery. Good to know that he does that.
While that's happening, I am making my way to Shay to pick her up.
Okay.
And the rest of us are heading towards the rocks. Appearance location.
So
We have Lilu to keep it right, it's fine.
you make your way to Shay, no problem, flying on your broom. There you suddenly have a Bartholomew next to you.
Care for a lift, my lady?
Oh! Where'd you come from?
The sky.
Fair. Yeah, sure. I'm done here.
I feel like there was a very easy god joke to make here. City of the Gods.
I know, right?
The sky! Like any natural god.
There's no need to wonder where your god is.
Because he's right here. And he's
At his first bout of mercy. So yeah, on our way back, we'll probably pass. Well, I'll probably be looking for the other three.
You will have noticed them emerging onto the main street, making their way towards where Argo and Eldon.
I can just bypass them. Just land.
You all have regrouped.
Okay, so do we want to look at something else before we find a tavern, or...
You know, I got this wonderful idea earlier. Say, Bartholomew, you two can, like, talk right via an earpiece, right?
Yeah.
I got this
Yeah,
lovely
the
idea.
rest of us get that.
I mean, if you want to find someone to make one, then go ahead.
There are plays here in the city, Eldon, you think could make those?
I'm not sure about. And she takes out her book, like, we need to do, where would be an artificer for that? Might be up there again. We're not going up there again.
By the way, Eldon, I'm just going to put this out there, because you've all technically had permission to do this. This is your hometown. You are more than welcome to do the whole I know a guy situation. You don't always have to rely on me for stuff.
No, it's just, we could go, no, we're not going up there again. If he's, no, it cannot be him, but it might be one of his family members. Yeah, I know someone, let's go. And I would say Eldon goes to the most shady looking place in the whole city, to one of the houses.
Is that a bear shark?
We have some shark hounds. Don't worry about that.
You said shady, I can just mount in an alleyway with cages of animals that should not be mixed.
Yeah, shark hounds are a thing. Guess why I have gills? Gills were taken from aquatic elves. Certain foreclaimers have cat eyes. Others have poison in their bloodstream.
All I'm going to say at this point, no one make the joke. I know what people are thinking. No one make the joke. It is too soon.
What?
It is always too soon.
It's never too soon.
Oh, you mean mixing animal with human happened a lot. That's why it's illegal.
Please. You can't do that to me.
Edward.
No!
Someone who's made the joke now dies.
Too soon.
Okay, fine.
Too soon.
It's always too soon, so we have to do it. But yeah, Eldon goes to the most shady looking place and knocks at one door.
At this point, I'm going to return the rock to a feather because I realized I hadn't done that yet, and he's just been hovering above us.
Yeah, and I would say it's not a foreclaimer, it would be a dwarf, because funny.
Open the door. Sitting there like kind of wide, cranky eye type thing. Yes! How can I help? What do you want?
Okay, cool. Do you guys still do mechanics, like building things, if you have the blueprint for that? Or if you have a piece for it?
You mean shit like this? And he shows his arm is completely mechanical.
Yes, shit like that. We need certain things.
What do you need?
Can I have one of the earpieces?
This is where you find out rogues that have them, and rogues don't give up their items very easily.
I need to show that to him.
I look at Shay.
What? Sand between my toes.
I think at that point Eldon just goes to both and removes that.
That felt weird.
To both, like, fuck that, slowly removes it.
Great, now I've got an itchy ear.
That's right, something like this.
You just see Shay in the background just like vigorously, you're like rubbing her ear like there's a massive itch on it.
They can talk to each other with that through any distance.
You watch the dwarf grab them from you. And sitting there, you kind of watch from his wrist as he kind of gives it a flick, just suddenly magnifying glasses flick out, 1 inch away. Yes, I can make this. You came from this very building, after all.
Good to know. And then so those two have it. Argo, me, Heart, Sabrina. solution. 5 more, or if you can connect all of them, then.
What do you think I am, some trainee? Done by morning.
How much would it cost?
Gives you
Your
a look.
kidney.
Looks you up and down. It's kind of like, you're from here, right?
Yeah, I'm Eldon.
Now she uses her name.
I said no one else uses it, but she will use it.
Ah, the great Lady Ellen, yes.
Yeah, and I was a family friend.
Wait, Lady Eldon? What? What did I miss?
I will explain it in a bit.
Okay.
Shay, she doesn't want to be called lady. I don't know what she wants to be called instead, but
What, she's only called Lady? Sure, Ellen.
No, okay, cool. That's fine. So yeah, how much would it cost?
Sir Eldon is a person who lived around here. You know we don't deal with money.
Yeah, what do you... and then it's just... What could you...
We deal in good deeds.
Yeah, I know. We will.
You've already passed enough forward. You rescued us.
I know. So yeah, I will. You said give me the morning. Cool. I will be back in the afternoon. Cool.
Dwarf kind of turns around, and as like they kind of take a step towards like into their thing, you watch like kind of another like third arm just comes out from under the shirt on their back just to shut the door.
Caitlin, he's Victor, run!
And then shit. So the reason why I was immediately called lady, there's a statue of me in the hall.
What hall?
Up the stairs.
Shay starts making her way up there.
No, you're not. Please.
So now I have an excuse to call you lady. Got it.
I will circumcise you and then heal it back on. If you do that.
Jesus Christ.
Oh my god.
God damn.
I'm not in the mood to be called dead at the moment, okay? I just learned that the people that were abusive to me were 3 generations ago.
Well, that's what happens whenever you move forward 3,000 years.
But 4 claim to live up to 1,000 years if they're lucky. That's why I'm confused!
They had good lives.
Or short lives. That might be possible as well. I hope she didn't have any children, because if they do, I will kick a child.
Christ.
I meant the main person that hurt me the most.
Still.
I know, it's just the way you said that was class.
She finds said child, interrogates them, finds out that they're the ancestor of 3,000 years ago. Ready, Ike? Kick the baby!
to be fair for them, it's like 2,000 years ago. Not 3.
Your ancestors will feel this, bitch!
Yes, but no, I won't. So yeah, in the afternoon, I get the earpieces back.
Wouldn't that be tomorrow?
It's morning still.
It is.
At this point, it's coming up to late afternoon, early evening.
Okay. Cool.
Shay's away and then sneaks off to go find the statue.
And Alden specifically explains the stairs up the stairs. Got them and just.
Yep.
I will never get that. Oh no, it's the same thing with Bartholomew saying I swiped right. I hate my life. Let's go to a tavern.
Whoa.
You say let's go to a tavern as you kind of look around to the group. Chase disappeared.
Yeah, no, that's why she's like, I need alcohol now.
But like Heart's just like absolutely confused. He's like, wait.
I mean, if I use stealth, they see nothing.
Oh my god!
Yeah, yeah. No, it's just I need alcohol.
Is it a perception against stealth?
Yeah, but it's a fairly.
It is a perception against stealth, and I'm not gonna lie to you. At best, like you won't have noticed she's disappeared right now. At best, if you're rolling perception right now, unless you do somehow can beat a 31 or match it, at best you'll have just noticed after a while that she's not amongst the group anymore.
My max is 24 with a nat 20.
If you get a nat 20, you will have noticed that a nat 20 I mean not is always not a win type thing, but if you want to roll perception, you can. But at best, you're probably just going to discover the fact of Shay's not there anymore. You don't know when she disappeared, but she's not there anymore.
I didn't. It's 25, but yeah, it's like I told about. Okay, let's go to the tavern. I need alcohol.
So you make your way towards
That's the one that doesn't eat or drink. I need alcohol. Yeah, to the tavern.
You make your way to the only inn in the entire Golden City. An inn I've actually came prepared with a name.
Ooh.
Congrats!
You were prepared for this moment.
I also have the name of the innkeeper.
Yay!
I'm afraid.
It's almost like I had to come up with this on the fly last session and we never got to fucking use it.
Oh yeah, right.
So you come across the Inn of the Golden City. A name could not fit an inn so well for a city as this. Avalon.
Oh, that's pretty. Yeah, and then just the only inn the city has. By the way.
How big is the doorway?
The doorway stands 10 feet tall.
Okay, we're good.
God damn.
And yet, dragons were a normal sight. She is okay
That door's more for giants and stuff, because you know dragons have the ability to transform their height.
Dragons
I gotta
are fine
make sure.
here. Dragons are fine here.
Oh, I get that. It's just I have to double check doorways now because Lilu is getting up there in size.
Oh, yeah.
The last time I saw someone having problems fitting through this door was when I was small, and I think it was a giant. I'm not sure what type of giant, but it was a giant.
I'm just gonna kind of shrug it off and like start walking in. When I walk in, I'm gonna see if I can see that shopkeep.
In through a giant door, I guess.
Yeah, we all go in.
You all go in. You get the barkeep look over and stuff. People walking in. You get the odd customers now and then. It's kind of like the people that are curious looking over, like who's entering into the building. As people naturally are sometimes. And you got the people that don't give a shit. They're continuing their own thing. All that is broken though when the barkeep kind of looks over the group and goes, Bahamut's chosen with Lady Elden.
Uh-oh.
At that point, you see everyone in the bar kind of face towards you. And let's cut to Shay sneaking her way up to this statue. What exactly are we doing, Shay?
Where is this thing? Where is this thing? Where is this thing?
You make your
stairs.
Yeah, you literally make your way to the top of the stairs. Very first building you see in front of you. You enter it, and you see the statue.
Oh.
Again, to describe it once more, it's the statue in the shape of Elden. The carving where the crystal Elden holds in her is hollowed out, because instead of being in her, you see the crystal in her hands at the top of the statue.
Oh, damn.
As you go to read the plaque at the base of the statue, you see it reads, Eldin Prisum, the one who will shine the light, the savior of the city.
Shay's jaw just like drops. It's like, you know, that cool anime moment. What?
Jaw drop.
Well, they definitely captured her very well. No, I'm not gonna boop the snoot. I don't think I reach the snoot.
You can
Well, I can fly. Yeah, I know. I realized that I could fly.
The snoots, the snoots.
No, Shay goes over and she kneels down. Goes into her bag and takes out a crystal and just places it in front of it. You deserve this. You do. Bows her head and she makes her way back out and tries to find the others because she has no idea where they went.
Nope. It won't be too hard for you to find them because you kind of try making your way back to maybe towards the idea of like where you all were. And in the distance, you do see a building with light coming out of it, doors wide open, and you hear a fuss getting made, and you hear the words in the distance of that of Lady Eldin.
I already predicted that in my head.
Yep. You already get the idea of, I know where they are.
Yeah. But no, that wasn't too hard to find. Cool.
And you managed to sneak your way back into the group before anyone's even noticed you gone.
Yes.
Yeah, I think Alda just slightly, with her funny size of her being basically the size of fucking Armstrong from Fullmetal Alchemist, she tries to get smaller, like, I'm not comfortable with that many people knowing my name.
Anyways, as like everyone's just looking at us and like the names get uttered, Nisha's just gonna walk up to the bar. We're staying here for 2 nights. We all need rooms.
Certainly not a problem. Can be easily be done. The name's Morgan, by the way, if you need any help.
Oh, I like that name.
I'm gonna kind of walk up behind Lucian with Lilu. On top of that, dinner's for all of us and drinks.
Did you say his name was Morgan?
Yes.
Yes.
Is he a captain?
I don't know, maybe.
If he is, I don't fucking trust this man and I want to leave.
I at least know the rum will be good though.
Yes.
Sephrina also mutters, "Lovely to meet you, Morgan. I'm Sephrina and this is Lilu."
Pleasure as always. We have a special menu for dragons around here. Would you like me to grab it for you?
Surprise her. She'll eat anything.
May I ask, what element is she?
Thunder.
Not a problem. I'll see the chefs get the proper dietary requirements.
Ooh, I just gotta look towards Lilu. Ooh, fancy.
I think Alden stands there now and plays with her fingers again, like, I'm comfortable with too many people.
Since this is the only time, I'm gonna kind of like pan around. Do I see that shopkeep from earlier?
Give me perception.
There's a chance.
12.
12?
You don't see him, but he sees you.
Yeah.
How can you not see me?
You don't see him, but you do certainly hear him. You hear a voice coming from us into the bar, speaking to a few other, you're not sure if they're associates, shopkeepers or anything, but the voice you recognize. Met this lovely lady today in the shop. Managed to get a date out of her for a deal. And one of the other people replies going, another one? Really? Will you ever stop? You're nothing but a flirt. You never get anywhere with dates. You know this. But yet you keep lying to yourself saying you're getting them. No, I swear, I got a date this time. I had this beautiful ring she was after. She promised she would see me again. Yeah, whatever you say, like the 1,000 other ladies you say you've claimed to try and get a date with. You're bloody hopeless.
At this point, because I'm assuming I can also overhear this, right?
Yeah, you definitely can. You can.
I gotta turn to Hop and ask if he can use some sort of spell to change his clothes to look like a dress. You can sit next to him and be like, alright, darling.
Oh, that's bullying. I love it.
Bullying.
So, would Lucian be able to hear that as well?
What's your passive?
Mine, it's like 14.
14? I'll say you'd hear it.
Could I hear it with a passive of 17?
You would see it.
Oh,
I unfortunately do not have a spell that does that, Adam.
I'm just gonna kind of lean over. Lucian, come here. Closer, closer.
What?
You hear that guy talking about meeting a lady?
Yep.
And the ring?
Yep.
I just smile at him. There's just this sinister looking grin on Sabrina's face. And she just looks at Lucian. It goes, and it's not even like just immediate, it's just one of those straight, like, serious looks to the slow, sinister grin. Why do you think I've been running around on my tail all day?
She's trying to slither her way in. That's what she's trying to do.
She's trying to slide into his DMs.
Exactly.
By the way, for those that can overhear the conversation, if your intelligence is a score of 13 or higher, you naturally pick up on the fact of what the guy's trying to imply is this guy has tried to get a date many times. He's got no luck when it comes to the women.
Oh, he made it less.
He's not a ladies' man. It's implied he's not like a whore type thing. He's like going around to sleep with everyone. He's just got no fucking luck.
He got no riz. Okay.
No riz.
So
Negative riz.
I'm just gonna be like, kind of like, since I'm on my tail, I'm not standing as, like, tall, I guess you would say. I'm just gonna be like, I can't see where they're at, though.
By the way, you see Alden staring at him with tilted heads.
I'm just gonna, like, look at... It's gonna be like one of those things, like, what are you looking at? And, like,
There's a guy talking about getting a date with a girl because of a ring.
The same slow, serious, sinister smile.
And Adam will point it out for you, by the way.
Awesome. I just kind of like look at the barkeep. Can I get 2 shots, like, right here real quick?
Certainly. Any specific requests?
Nah, just whatever your best is.
Certainly. Not a problem.
I would like to interject here. Just a question for Eldon and you. So when I went to the library and tried to buy a book that said that they don't deal with currency, that they just give and you can pass it forward. Yet, and then when we went to a dwarf, pretty much the same thing happened. Yeah, well this guy, he made you pay with a date?
Pass it forward.
So sometimes bachelors that are desperate will do that to gain a date. It is just that they get one, and most of the time the deal will be declined. If she accepted the deal, it's on her.
I could.
Go ahead.
No, I'm just imagining Sophia like the end of her tail just wagging like back and forth like rapidly, like she's getting really excited now.
It's like a medium pace kind of trap.
Oh, it's when you finally see him and approach, then it's gonna go faster. Got it.
Yeah, don't look over in that direction when she walks up there.
She'll turn into a
Looking in that direction.
Helicopter.
Anyways, I think I'm gonna get a bit on the spotlight. I'll go to my room.
I'm just gonna kind of wait for those shots.
They come to you. 2 shots. Here you go. As requested.
Thank you. I kind of grab both of them in one hand and start walking over to the table with Lila behind me.
Before we get to that interaction, what's everyone else doing?
I was gonna say, do everybody else first.
I'm going to probably just go back to my room. Might order some tea to go up there, and just read the rest of these books before we go to bed.
Okay.
I think Eldon just looks around now, like, okay, cool. What now?
Everyone's calming down from it.
Okay, cool. Is there an empty table?
There is an empty table.
Cool. I don't want to go up to the bar.
One of the things you'll have also noticed, by the way, would everyone kind of like not suffocating you anymore. The table that Safrina is making her way towards is like the only table that didn't turn around when your name was mentioned. They locked in their own conversation type thing, wasn't paying attention to around them.
Okay. Alan goes to the bar. I would like something to eat.
Certainly, anything in particular?
Nothing too big. I'm an extreme slow eater.
Not a problem. We can get that sorted.
Thank you. And like a lot of ale, please.
It'll come right to you.
Thank you.
So,
yeah, she waits for it so she can then go to the table like more comfortable with that.
While you're waiting, like the barkeep just turns out, you can go to your table, it'll come to you, don't worry.
Okay. And I will go to an empty table, sit down.
Argo, what are you doing?
I order a little bit of food, I have a little drink, and then I'm going to make my way up to my room, do a little bit of praying before going to bed myself.
Okay. Hot!
I heard drinks on the menu.
The bard heard drinks, the bard's gonna drink.
The bard is going to drink.
He's gonna drink. Are you joining Eldon at the table? You staying at the bar? What are we doing?
Oh, well, since Argo's going to be getting food and drink, I'm going to grab him as well, and we're heading towards Eldon's table. I'm like, drinks!
By the way, when you see that, Eldon looks at the mask and is slightly nervous that people were knowing her.
So, the fact that Hart sees Lucian go towards the stairs, like to room.
What was that?
Can I grab?
Illegal. Grabs him.
I grab Lucian by the back of the neck.
Sees it. Sees Elling on for illegal. Grabs him. Just pulls him.
Okay, look, they're gonna go into my room. Morgan, some fruit and an ale, please.
Certainly, right there. Shay, what about you?
Go up and order some food. And
Art's kind of pointing at the table while pushing these into drugs.
what alcohols do you have?
We have all kinds from all over. We have a good stockpile of all the best stuff in Lunaria.
They must have really good wine.
Or whiskey.
I actually must be drinking it.
What would you recommend I try?
Kind of gives you a look, and for a brief moment you see like a shine to his eye. For someone like you, I would recommend nothing finer than, and he picks up a bottle with a glass, some Rapture wine. For a god as yourself, or as for a goddess such as yourself.
Oh, thank you.
Oh, Morgan's. No.
I have a theory, and I think
My brain immediately went to Morgan Le Fay.
I have a theory, and I think it's right.
DM me a theory.
I'm kind of scared.
I wanna know it.
So do I. Oh, she takes the glass and gives a kind nod and says thank you. May I have my food over that table with my friends?
Yes, it comes right to you with a special side of gems.
Oh, I love this place. Thank you. She like waddles over a little bit, just really excited now. Sits down. Hi.
I get the feeling
Takes a
there's
sip.
something special to Morgan.
Hi.
I'm almost intrigued as to what food he's gonna bring to
You
who.
seem really excited, Shay. What's wrong? Why are you so excited?
I'm gonna need more elaboration on that because I can't fully remember that detail, to be honest. In terms of heart, by the way, DMing me.
I am so interested. What is going on in the DMs?
So am I.
I think everyone is.
Yep. Lumi,
Yes.
how would you describe the taste of the drink? She takes a sip of it. Yeah.
You would find it very smooth. Compared to like some wines or alcohols where there's like a bit of a burny texture, there's none of that here. It's very much like a juice, but you can still kind of taste the alcohol. Very sweet as well. The scent you get from it is that of almost like a meadow. The best way to describe the scent that comes from this wine is that fresh rain smell.
Ooh.
If you still don't get it, I'm going to tell you in person next time I see you.
No, tell us now.
Now.
I am intrigued. I want to know.
I'm pretty sure that's what it was. I'm not 100%. I can't remember all the details of it.
Let us know so we can help.
No.
I am intrigued. I want to know.
I mean, if you want, you can just put in the chat thing. Like, I'm not fully... Because I can't remember that interaction myself is what's making it hard.
Fair. I'm still not putting it in the chat. I kind of want it to be. I'm kind of curious myself.
Please, 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 please.
Please, please.
I'll just send it to us free.
But no. So...
Throw me under a bus. God damn.
So...
Am I chopped liver?
Just before we get to the interaction here with Safrina, you'll watch as Morgan comes to his bar with multiple plates of food on serving plates, and he puts them down, and then he kind of just hovers his hands over them and then flicks, and you watch them float and just come towards your table. Each of the foods you've ordered is dishes from your home, village, and town, meals that you're used to having. For some of you, it's a bit weird. For example, like with Shay, the side of gems and stuff on it, but alongside of it is like a meal your mum would cook for you. You've not told anyone about this meal.
What the
but
fuck?
It's something she would cook for you. And it's same, like kind of like for all you, like something you're very familiar with, something from like your past, your childhood, something that makes you feel of home.
I like Morgan.
I bet Lilu's fucking happy.
Lilu gets a plate of meat. It's a big, like, joint, but inside the joint is little rocks of minerals, like literally look almost like straight from a mountain. And from these rocks as well, you can see small little bits of electric energy sparking from them.
Oh, that's cool.
The feeling is more to this bartender than any of us know.
So
it's almost like he has a way to tell the truth.
You make your way to the table, Safrina, with 2 shots.
Okay, so I kind of just like I've got both the shots in like one hand, and I'm kind of walking up. It's like, you have room for me to take a seat?
You see him look over like, see, I told you I wasn't lying. It's the fair, lovely lady I told you, but please take a seat. And you see the other person with him sitting there. Now that you're actually next to him, look, it's a little gnome. Compared to this big, muscly man. Okay, fair, you got me. Fair, yes. You have a woman. Tell you what, this is your date. I'll leave you to it. And you see him like turn on his seat, and as he turns, the seat gets lower for him to the point where he can jump off, and then the seat automatically raises. It's at this point you also kind of notice in the background, you just slightly hear Morgan going, shouting out and flicking his fingers. Band, we need some music! And you watch all the instruments in the corner of the room start playing themselves.
I think Eldon would look at how and be like, how does it feel like that music instruments can play themselves and don't need a bard?
Oh no! Tell me you're
There's always something controlling them.
Magic, yeah.
Oh.
Yes. So you've now sat down with the shopkeep gentleman?
I'm gonna drop the other shot right in front of him. You taking one with me?
Couldn't think of any finer lady to have one with.
Slam it on the table and slam it back and drop it upside down.
Grabs it. Cheers. Takes a shot.
Just kind of letting it settle.
From this shot, get a very lemony fresh flavor.
Lemony flesh?
Yes, flesh.
Oh, yeah.
Lemony fresh flavor.
Almost tastes like a lemon pie. God damn it! Now you got to where I can't speak. I blame Lumi for this one.
First it was Lumi, now it's Safina.
Almost tastes like a lemon pie.
Can't say I've had one of those.
Offer to make one.
My father would bring me one every now and then when I was a little kid, when he got back from his adventures.
Where may it be that this lovely lady is from?
Aragon.
Tarragon, a beautiful place. Been there once. Got in trouble. I decided to hike some mountains. I didn't take the normal route. I decided to climb them for some training, and I ended up in some grounds I wasn't meant to be in.
It's just gonna
show him around.
It's gonna be like the side-eye downward. Yeah. Probably wasn't good on your part.
No, it wasn't the best. I learned always to look up information about where I decided to do my training from that point onwards, though.
What kind of training do you do?
Physical training, trying to for that adventures myself when we eventually woke up from our sleep. Or as I personally find every gem that's in that store, craft them myself. Got to make sure I'm in good shape for it all. After all, as training ways to use my own body's energy to help. The way he talks about it all.
He takes off all his clothes.
The way he talks about his training stuff, you would know it that of someone who, as a monk, would train.
He's just gonna kind of like interlock her fingers and kind of forearm on the table and leans her chin on her hands. Interesting. Obviously very resilient and tons of self-discipline. What? Monk?
Self-discipline until it comes to you.
So hot, so hot.
Oh boy.
The room's on fire.
I believe I haven't introduced myself to you fine lady, and I haven't gotten your name either. The name's Duke.
Well, I think you've definitely have earned my name. Safarina.
No better as a fine name for a fine maiden. Tell me, Safrina, are you here alone, or have you companions here in the city?
I think the whole table is staring at them.
Probably.
Yep.
What eating?
Yeah, absolutely.
You can probably get a broom sent to him with a note on it saying I can smell the cheese from here.
If Safrina ever looks If Sabrina ever looks around at us, she can just see Shay just, eating her food with like tears dripping down her eyes. Like,
I was supposed to say it's the type of thing I can just imagine. It's just like everyone at the table's just like head like tilted sideways, hands like forward with food, just like, and stop watching. I'll stop watching.
So, I'm gonna look. I'm just gonna kind of slowly moves.
Closer.
It's gonna be one of those things where it's like, I'm just gonna kind of look through, like, kind of lean to the right a little bit and look past him. I am with my compatriots. As I'm like giving them all a death glare because I can feel their staring.
Can you also feel Shay's tears dripping down her face from the food?
Yes.
Just start my thing. We are family.
As he kind of looks at you, giving this this death stare, he kind of turns around like in the direction you're staring. He sees the table, and immediately he turns back to you. Forgive me, I've got one thing I need to quickly do. And he stands up and comes towards the table and goes, "Someone I've been longing to meet. Great, great, great Grandma Eldon." And that's where we're going to end today's session.
Wait, who came to
We are family.
the
The gentleman from the shop.
And you should see out when he says it, like, what do you mean?
He called you old!
No, he called me grandma.
He called you old!
Like I say, that's where we're ending today's session.
I think everyone immediately stares at Alden and just... Okay, Alden has a child, good to know.